The old saying that everything is going up, including the rent, but a National Apartment Finder website has found the cost of rent in Lexington is in some perspective compared to other cities, and you might want to clutch your wallet on this one.
Yeah, apartmentlist.com says last month rent prices in Lexington increased 2.5%. The national average is 0.5%. According to the website, it is the second highest rent hike in the nation, only behind Cleveland. WKYT's Jessica Umbro and photojournalist Darnell Crenshaw have more statistics from the website and reaction from a renter and a homeless advocate.
Well, we don't want to be number one in this, for sure, and I'm afraid that part of it is the accumulation of what landlords have gone through in the past 4 years.
Ginny Ramsey is a homeless advocate and director of the Catholic Action Center. She says landlords did have the support for rental assistance during the pandemic.
With it going away, now part of what the folks are doing is saying we can charge this.
Apartmentlist.com's research shows the average price for a one-bedroom apartment in the city costs around $900, while a rent for a two-bedroom apartment will run around $1,100 a month. It also says in the first 5 months of 2024, rents in Lexington have risen 4.2%, and over the last 12 months, an increase of 5.1%. We talked to Verica Moore with Kentucky Tenants, an advocacy group for local renters, about the study.
It's very hard for a tenant to pay 2.5%, especially if they're living from a low-income point of view.
Moore is a renter herself. She says these rate increases for Lexington have forced some people out on the street.
And it's not fair. It's not fair today that the rent is raised like that. Over the years, the rent has went up, but not in this capacity.
We tried to get comment from the city on the issue, but no one got back with us. This is Charlie Lanter. He's Lexington's Commissioner of Housing and Community Development. This is what he said to our Kristen Kennedy back in April on rent increases on people on a fixed income.
The issues, the pressures created by the pandemic have put pressure on the market and pushed supply down and therefore pushed costs up.
The website didn't give reasons for the rent increase. For Moore, she says the solution on this issue is simple.
The solution is that they could bring the rent down, realize that, like it says, housing is a human right.
In Lexington, Jessica Umbro, WKYT.
We reached out to several landlords for comment on this story, but they declined to speak on the study. Apartmentlist.com says it uses information from the Census Bureau and other data to create the study.